Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with a combination of Mixed Media Mayhem and Pinkfresh Friday, which I do every month, once a month. Pinkfresh Friday comes along and it's on a Mixed Media Mayhem Friday, and so I try to see if I can merge the two. This week we have this amazing original by Memory Keep Art. She is absolutely, every single page she does is just stunning. And this one has a large photo cluster here, a smaller photo cluster there, many of the same elements in them, and lots of stamping and stenciling and splattering. And so I'm going to kind of try to keep that up. I'm going to use packaging to lay down the colored foundation. I'm going to use a combination of Blueprint Sketch and Chipped Sapphire Distress Oxides. And for some of my splatters, I'm going to use After Midnight Dilutions. And I have mixed up a white splatter in a Dilutions bottle. It's mostly, there's some Dilutions ink in there, but it's mostly water, acrylic paint, and gesso. And so I'm hoping for a little thicker texture with it. So we shall see. I'm not going to have any of the really dimensional fabric flowers. I have some Pinkfresh flowers. I have the Pinkfresh products that I'm using are for the texture that she achieved by having a corrugated cardboard mat. I'm going to use by having this heavily embossed gold foiled vellum behind my photos. And I'll wait till the end to surprise you with what photos I've chosen. And then I have this colorful 6x6 paper pad that I'm going to create some banners out of, some fishtail banners. I have some sentiment stickers from various collections that have advice-ish type sentiments on them. I'm going to put those aside. Here, like make it happen and good vibes, fun things like that. And then I have a colorful alpha that's a puffy, kind of thick alpha, and it's amazing. I absolutely love it, and I've kind of been hoarding it. I have this stencil that I'm really going to use for splattering, I think. I'm not quite sure. Let me get that back up so that we can have it for reference, and then let's just get started. I'm also using, this stencil is from Bramble Fox, and the stamps are this set from Visible Image. And it's all kinds of geometric shapes, and I may just kind of play with them and see where I end up using them. Okay, first of all, let's do the packaging. I also have these little epoxy stickers that I'm going to use just for embellishing. I'm just going to epoxy right over the background. So we'll see how that works out. Okay, so I need my handy dandy did it go? I know I had it. There we go. That's actually a good place for it. Okay, so I'm going to kind of do my colors on here. And I will spritz them. Where did my packaging go? I keep losing my packaging when I'm in the middle of getting ready to do the packaging technique, which is not something that you want to happen. Gosh, and I'm so embarrassed. Here we go. This isn't it, but it's gonna do. And I'm going to move things around so that I might be able to get a better view, get you a better view of what I'm doing. I'm just going to take this and kind of do a little more kind of smirching around, and it's blending nicely on the page. Okay, and then I'd like to do some, there it is. There's the one I was looking for. It was right under my page. It's kind of hard to keep track of those things. I want a maybe less splattery and more drippy look. And so I'm going to go back with water and really kind of wet this down. And maybe turn it so that there can be some dripping. I'm getting some there. Let me get enough to do some of that over here. Okay, I think I'm good with that. I'm gonna put this aside, out of the way, and I'm going to do some of these splatters, and I'm gonna do them through this stencil. Let's see. What I'm trying to do is achieve some of the same texture, the textural vibe that the original has, but by a little bit different means. Okay, now. Okay, I've already started the splattering and I hadn't even opened the bottle. I apparently never closed the bottle. And it's not splattering. Let me get my hands cleaned up, and I'm going to try something different. This is, I'm experimenting with this particular blend, or using this particular blend for the first time, and it's similar enough to blends I have made in the past that I expected it to work. So it's not, so I'm not above kind of forcing the issue like so. And I may play around with that some more, but I have a stencil that I could have used for a splattery effect with some, okay, so you really can't tell the sun rays. You can't tell much difference because I didn't do it as heavily as I might have needed to get that. You can tell some there. So I'm going to do it again, even though I'm aware that it's not super noticeable. I'll kind of go out into the field here. Now we'll go back to the white again, and we'll be done with that. I will roll it to kind of dry it. Oops, I just moved it, and because it doesn't show that much, it's probably not gonna matter. Now, I'm gonna try doing some white on white splatters and kind of I'll merge the splats and see if that gives me an interesting look. I'm gonna put that over with the things to be washed, and I think we have our background okay. Now let's roll it and move on with the page. This is going to be an interesting, I'm, as you know, I've been scrapping a lot of Barrett's senior portraits. And I try to make each, other than ones I do as companion pages, try to make each one have its own personality. So, so I'm kind of doing that here. And I have some stamps that can give a little texture. They're just a, kind of foam-based rubber stamps, and I'm kind of going to move them around on the page just for a little subtle texture and interest. This is a gray ink called London Fog by Memento. Emma included it in one of the Mind the Scrap kits. Okay, so I've got that. I have another one that I think would be awesome for this. And I might do this in the chipped sapphire. And just kind of, this echoes some of the images. And I don't, at the moment, I'm not spacing these according to where the photo's going to, or the other embellishments are going to live. So I will keep the ink handy, and if I need to reapply, I can do it. I'll keep that ink and stamp there. Okay, now the first thing I'm gonna do is kind of set, I want my title in the original. There's, I don't know if this is the title, like it's not the title. It's just one of the big circles has some writing around it. And I want to do that for my title. So let me I'm going to lay this down, and I'm going to use, well, maybe I'll use my white ink pen. Let me see if I can get it started. And if that doesn't show, I'll go back over it in black. I just want the line to be available as a guide. I think I can see that well enough. So that's good. I'll put that aside. Now I'm going to start some stamping. I will take this stamp, and I'm going to do it in black. And here I kind of want to know, my photo's going to kind of be right there. So that's good. And I'm going to do another one, kind of like so, and that the title's going to kind of scooch around there. You can see where the white is there. And I'm going to do this again down here. And now I'm going to use the largest stamp, which has these triangular shapes. I'm kind of going to maybe do this one that way. And I'm not quite sure what orientation I'm going to use for the top, because, let's see, that's going to go there. So maybe kind of down like that. Okay, and then there's another stamp on the other side that is just some straight lines. And I thought that would add some nice structure. Kind of right there. And it came out it didn't stamp completely through, and that's okay. I'm gonna do that right there because the photo is gonna kind of be around in there. I think I want to do another panel of these. Maybe like so. And these I do want complete. Okay. So I think I've got the structure of the background, and now I'm going to change the look entirely. I have a couple smaller stamps that I do want to use. Let me kind of see where they might go. Let's again kind of put the photo there. Okay, right here. Okay, and then I'm gonna do another one. Like so. And another one maybe kind of going up this way. And then I've got those circular shapes, so let's go with some squares. They could be squares or diamonds. I'm going to use them as squares. Okay. And another set, maybe right here. And then I have this individual square. And okay, I think we've got enough, but I'm going to keep this small stamp around again. So now let's start with the structure of the page. There is a banner coming down. In the original, it's a lot narrower than this one, but I kind of wanted this pattern paper to show. And then this banner goes up. So I'm going to kind of do, and it's going to, this one's gonna kind of hide a lot of my stamping, and that's okay. I'm going to place it so that some of it shows on either side. And if I feel like it needs for me to go back, I'll do that. My photo's going to cover up a lot of this too. Let me maybe move this guy up that way so that, and I'm going to show you, these are some Letterman's jacket photos. I'm going to do this. Like so. I'm probably going to hide that behind there and use this there. I love the incongruity, I guess you'd call it, of the florals with the all the geometrics and the very masculine photos of him in his Letterman's jacket. I don't think I expected to like it as much as I do. And I love the textural and the sheen on the mat. Okay, let's stick that there and have flowers kind of right here amidst all of that grunginess. And this, I'm gonna kind of curl up the end and I hate losing the vertical stripes there. And you can see I'm having a problem with that. There's something to be said for measuring things out and placing them ahead of time. It's just that when even if I do that, on the fly, when I'm building the page, things look different to me than I thought they would, and I move things around anyway. So chances are it wouldn't have, whatever design I might have measured out probably wouldn't have stuck anyway. So let me get this one down here. Okay. And I like how the blue picks up on the blue colors in the jacket, and here his jeans. And this is going to have to go under the photo, I think. Maybe like so. Okay, and now I'm gonna do this here. And this one on some foam. What I want is kind of the thing that I did plan on was the juxtaposition of the rigid, structured, geometric background and the organic florals and the color kind of contrast, the monochromatic versus the multicolored. And it's just, oh, I don't know, something to kind of, I'm going to put some vertical lines right there. You knew I would, right? I didn't want to lose. They're lost entirely here in this composition. So I think I can get them on. Right there. Okay, and they look very grungy, so that's perfect. And I'm thinking that I could use some more of the, well, actually, let's just start doing the embellishments. I'm going to use this right there. I loved that set of kind of rubbery, puffy stickers from many years back. I have lots of Pinkfresh stash. This is a layered sticker. This is No Beauty Shines Brighter Than a Good Heart. And that seems like an appropriate sentiment for a kid who really does have a good heart. And I have to remember my title's gonna go around there. Let's do that right now. My title is gonna be Don't Look Back. But what I need is for the, I don't know if I want to start here and end there. And I did kind of measure, so I know that it will fit. I just don't know where to start. So I could say that I'd have the K here, back, look, don't. And then I can do some stuff around there. So let me start. Well, I'm actually going to start here. And I'll tell you why. The letters would really be completely upside down, but if I have it here, they're just sideways. So let me do an O. Okay, pink in. And I'll figure out okay, here's an apostrophe. I'll use it for an apostrophe anyway. And this color kind of ties in the colors of these flowers. I think the flowers will really look a lot better once I get the title on there. And now I need 2 O's in different colors. And let's see if I can find a pretty K. Got another dark blue K. B. And I need another K. I need a different C, I guess. All right. So now I'll put those off to the side, and I've got a few of these things. The Make It Happen sticker can go kind of right there, I think. And I've got another one that says you must do a thing that you think you cannot do. And I always like tying those in with flowers because they kind of fit in nicely to the floral cluster. I've got this Relax. I really like this Go right there, and this, and this kind of follows in that circle. This is maybe just too big, just a little bit too big. So, can I do anything with this Relax? This kind of more looks like the Relax one, and I'm gonna put it in sideways. I'm gonna cut it down and put it in sideways. Kind of like so. But I have this Good Vibes that could kind of go down around the circle like that. I think that's going to work. And I'm going to add a couple more of these guys around, but I'm gonna ink them up in gray so they're almost shadows of the others. And do one there, and here, and here, here, and here. Just kind of really putting this around at, and even kind of hinting at it. And I'll run some off the page down here, and over here, and over here, and here. Maybe I'll do one right there. Okay. I'm happy with it, and I think B will love it. You know that I'm going to have to put a B on there, but first I want to kind of add some things. I've got some sheen in a couple places. I want to add a little bit more kind of tucked in and just barely showing in a couple places. A few places. It's kind of filling in some cluster-like areas. Maybe up underneath this floral. Okay, and then I'll do another one here on the banner and underneath the floral. And right over here with that floral. Okay, I'm done. I have thoroughly enjoyed this. I did say I was going to use these just for some accents on the page, just some circular elements that barely show because of their sheen. They'll show because of that. I'll put one right there. Another maybe right there, again coming out of clusters. Like that. I really like that look. And maybe right there. Okay, so a whole little sheet of those. So I'm happy with that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next month for Pinkfresh Friday, and next week for another Mixed Media Mayhem, and next week will be the hop. Thanks for watching. Bye.